What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining us on another Ozark Overland Adventures. And this weekend, I am headed to Kentucky to land between the lakes for the very first time, and I'm super pumped about it. Unfortunately, it is just me and the Great Pumpkin. My wife could not join me on this trip because she's out of vacation days, and it's Thursday, which means she has to work tomorrow. So that's kind of a bummer. I definitely like it when we are on trips together because she's a heck of a lot of fun. But this one, I am meeting up with a couple friends and a couple guys that I've only met once and a couple guys that I've never met before in my life. But James is coming, who you know from the Ozark Overland Adventure Trail videos, the Colorado trip. He's got the silver JLU Sahara. And this time he's bringing his brand new off-road trailer that he got from Global Road Outdoors, who we got our rooftop tent for my wife's Grand Cherokee. It's a very boring drive between here and there. There is not a lot to see. So there won't be a lot of video. See? That's about it. Maybe when the sun starts to set, if it's pretty, I'll get some B-roll, that sort of thing. But other than that, I'll see you when we get to camp. This is a fun little trail at night. You've never done it before.
Hey, Matt.
Yeah.
Still got it?
Yeah, I'm still climbing through mud puddles right now.
Sounds like you're on the right track.
What's up, brother? Hey!
What's
Not having fun
up?
yet?
Oh man, waiting for you.
I'm here.
Party starting now.
Good. What's up, Brad?
It's all good, man. How are you?
Excellent.
Where's
Is this the
Oakley?
red light district?
Red Light District, man.
All
Waiting
right.
on you.
Let's do it.
Where's Oakley?
Well, he stayed.
Aww.
I know. Well, made it to camp, and I am inside the camper for this weekend. When it's just me, it's just super simple to sleep in here and not mess with setting up the tent and everything. So this is where I'm gonna sleep this weekend. And anyway, I think it's time to go to bed. We stood around and chatted for a little bit, but it was almost 10 o'clock when I got here. So I took a couple photos of the moonlight coming through the clouds. I'll show you that one. I think it turned out pretty cool, but it was a really neat scene. I can't wait to see this place in the morning. I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. So anyway, I'm going to bed now. Good night.
Good morning. I don't know if you can hear me over the amazing sound of bacon sizzling. Right there. But, God, this place is gorgeous. Look at this. Just gorgeous. We've all got some sort of breakfast going. It's just after 7:30. We've got our trail leader for this trip, Michael, is meeting us here at camp. Checking my bacon. Meeting us here at camp at 8:30. So we've got an hour-ish or so before he's here. So got time to enjoy breakfast and finally talk in the daylight. I'm gonna go see what all rigs we've got here. I think we've got 4 Jeeps, 3 JKs, 1 JL, Brad's Tacoma, and then Danielle's Land Rover. No clue what Michael drives. We'll find out. We'll go see those in a minute. Right now, I'm gonna get this bacon cooked. I'm cooking extra because I like bacon in my sandwiches for lunch. So I always cook extra bacon. Makes lunch even more better.
I didn't really see a way to that size. You might get a big one.
Nick, what year is your Jeep?
18. The last of the J.
The last of the breed.
None of them look bad. It's like we went to the left, and I didn't even spin a tire. Yeah. You know, it was just solid ground. Yeah. And I had no idea that Eagle basically like Belgium. Yeah, I got a picture.
We are about to head out and go explore Land Between the Lakes. This is Brad.
Howdy.
He is with Natural State Overland. He's on the staff for Rendezvous in the Ozarks. That's his mobile advertisement over there. We'll talk about it later. And this is Michael. He's actually a local, lives in Paducah. So he knows Land Between the Lakes like I know the Ozarks. So we are trusting him to show us around, and he's going to be our guide. Well, we're not afraid of much.
Okay.
So, yeah. But, man, we're excited about today. And if it's okay with you later, I want to show everybody your LJ.
Sure.
Because this thing is friggin' sweet and my favorite rig on this trip.
And you'll see the. I don't take that personally.
Okay, good.
I like it too.
But, yeah, it's just,
It's awesome.
It's incredible. And it's an 06, and it's only got, what,
58,000
8,000 miles on it. That's amazing. So anyway, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
But I think we're going to head out.
Let's go. Let's go.
Spanning 170,000 acres across western Kentucky and Tennessee, Land Between the Lakes is the largest inland peninsula in the country. It was originally called Land Between the Rivers, with the Tennessee River to the west and the Cumberland River to the east. The Land Between the Lakes recreation area was created with the damming of the two rivers, displacing many families who called this land home. Throughout Land Between the Lakes, you'll find remnants of their old home sites, cemeteries, and other historical artifacts. In an effort to be sensitive to the 800 families who were displaced from the land, the U.S. Forestry Service maintains roads to the 217 documented family cemeteries. LBL is an excellent place for camping, hiking, fishing, hunting, off-roading, bird and wildlife watching, and mountain biking. Well, we're off. I am following Michael, and I gotta say, following that LJ is not a bad view at all. But I'm super pumped about today and wheeling at Land Between the Lakes because this so far is gorgeous. Most of the trails are safe for stock four-wheel drive vehicles, but some of the trails definitely help to have a lift and larger tires. After 2.5 days, we still didn't cover all the trails LBL has to offer.
they decided to build Kentucky Dam and Barkley Dam, they ran everybody out. They really gave them pennies for their property. Those that refused to leave, they bulldozed the houses down with all contents. And it's really a sad story. I mean, it is to create a recreational area. And we're probably going to hit the other where it's closed, so trying to get that big wide spot here back up around.
While Land Between the Lakes doesn't have any rocks on the trails, it does have an abundance of mud and deep ruts in the lower areas.
It's pretty deep.
Yeah, that one is.
This hole was deeper than expected and took the camper above the fenders. I'm happy to say that only a little water made it in through the door seal, so it wasn't an issue.
Keep in mind, this is a legal road.
If you've watched our channel, you know we love wheeling with a variety of rigs, so it was great to have Danielle and her Land Rover on this trip, as well as Brad in his double cab long bed Tacoma.
You need a couple more antennas.
Yes, sir.
back.
Oh, you haven't disconnected? You cheated.
Oh, we go back?
No.
It's solid.
Okay, that wasn't bad at all. This is sloppy.
We are off our trail for this morning and heading to an overlook that Michael knows about to have lunch. It's been a good morning. This is an old observation tower that unfortunately they let fall into disrepair, and now it's just abandoned.
but if you get off into the loose gravel down towards the water, you will sit there and spin.
We've managed to find a decent spot to camp. And by decent, I mean, it's not exactly level, but it sure is beautiful. And when that sun goes down, I think it's gonna be gorgeous. There's probably not many people that sleep in the back of an LJ. But I think he's got it figured out.
Short people.
Short people. That's pretty awesome, man.
Got an electric throw with a battery box that's plugged into off of an inverter.
I may come snuggle you tonight.
So we'll see. Well, that's what I told Brian. I said, if you wake up 2:30 in the morning, it's on fire, just put it in neutral.
Well, there we go. Just go right in the lake.
And let it roll on back.
Yeah.
Hard to find enough clear spot. The trees are everywhere. I just did a clear cut.
Yeah, it's a little challenging here. Here's where Bryce and Danielle managed to find space for their hammocks. Danielle's gathering wood for us. Fajita tacos with the ecstasy rub.
Oh, you did put ecstasy on there.
I did.
I thought he was kidding.
We got the chicken going on the tire grill, or tire table grill.
Yeah.
And over here we got beans. And then I made homemade guacamole. We got salsa. It's gonna be a good dinner.
I've got on mine, I ate the middle of this one.
Nick made 2 of these chocolate pies. This is the best chocolate pie I've ever had. He's now invited on all future trips as long as he brings pie. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure and subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified when the second part of our Land Between the Lakes adventure is up. Your support for Ozark Overland Adventures is much appreciated.